up here on YouTube for some good old Truck Series racing, the fresh from Florida 250 here at Daytona International Speedway. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's excited. I know I certainly am, as we are getting ready for the start of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series season. And we are stoked to be here. Hopefully hopefully you guys are all excited as well. I know I certainly am, especially considering the fact that Mike McDowell is racing in this one. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing him race. Here we go. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, we were chilling out. We also got the Lap Down podcast is doing race picks right now, so I will be making my pick for the Daytona 500 during this, but I also have a video coming out after this stream, which will be Fantasy Friday. I intended to have it out earlier today, but did not get it done in time, mainly because work going on at the house and it was not exactly quiet. So there we go. Alright, so there we go. Again, welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, I apologize if we are a little bit scatterbrained here. Again, it's still very early on in the season. This first week is usually a bit of chaos as I'm getting everything ready. Alright, now let's go ahead and get this thing all set up. Let's see. Let's get the TV booted up. But yeah, so welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And oh, come on, where's my hate it when the apps get reordered on me. Alright, so there we go. Again, feel free to let me know who you guys think is going to win this race. We'll be going through the starting grid here in a moment. I also need to get chat popped up, so give me a moment. Alright, there we go. Now I've got chat popped up so I can read chat, and we are good to go. We got 14 people hanging out in chat. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am excited. We got, again, Daytona 500 mere minutes away. Alright, and there we go. FS1 or Fox tonight. I'm not sure which one. But there we go. Alright, we are set though, and we are ready. Got that all set up. Alright. Hey Kenneth, how's it going? I am doing well. Hopefully you are as well. And yep, let's go racing. Again, Truck Series race tonight. Xfinity Series race tomorrow. I will not be home for the ARCA race. Otherwise, I would absolutely be doing the ARCA stream. And then the Cup Series on Sunday, which, quick PSA, the Daytona 500 has been moved up an hour, so the race will be starting around about 1:30. So, to make sure everybody knows and is able to update their calendars to make sure, or update their watches or whatever to make sure that they don't miss the start. Again, we'll have Fantasy Friday starting up again, so if anyone here plays Fantasy plays the NASCAR Fantasy app. I believe it is the top link or the second link in the description. Yep, second link in the description will take you right to the fantasy, to our fantasy page, or you can use the in-app search feature to just search up Fantasy Friday League, and should be able to find us pretty easily that way as well. As we are going to be getting set for this one. Welcome on in. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the this whole thing set up again. I'm impressed though. You guys have been absolutely turning up when it comes to the subscriber count. We've been soaring up towards that 2,900 number. We are now 28 subscribers, I believe, away from hitting the 2,900 goal for the end of the month. Which again, we're very far. As I say, we're in the first 2 weeks still of the month. Happy Valentine's Day as well to everybody who celebrates it. And if you don't celebrate it, well, we're here tonight to celebrate the love of racing. So there we go. Now again, they've got a thing on talking about last year's Atlanta race where Daniel Suarez won in a photo finish. Also, another bit of news from today that Pitbull is out as owner of the is out as an owner slash team ambassador of Trackhouse Racing. So possibly that could be signaling that they are looking at going in a different direction from Daniel Suarez, which makes sense because Suarez's particular skill set is typically plate racing and or not plate racing, is typically road racing. And well, let's just be honest, they have a much better road racer in there now. Not to throw any hate on Suarez, but SVG is just a different caliber of racing driver. So there we go. All right, so we are chilling out though. Again, feel free to let me know who you guys' picks for the win is gonna be. All right, go this up so I can see the next up for the podcast. And let's see. Yeah, I gotta finish editing this video as well, so just give me a minute and I will. So, again, you guys shouldn't be able to hear this because I've got my desktop audio muted. I will say this Fantasy Friday episode certainly not one of my best, but I was also a little bit of a rush. Going forward, I should be able to get them done a lot better because I can do them before qualifying. But when we don't know who's going to be in the race, it's hard to put together a fantasy prediction when we don't know who's going to be in. Rest of the races, I doubt we have bumping from the field, and if so, it's not going to be impactful drivers like Jimmy Johnson or Martin Truex Jr. trying to fight their way in, or Allgaier. So So yeah, we are chilling out. We also got Fancy Friday shirts now available on the at the Ryan Dyer shop as well. But yep, so there we go. But, yeah, we're just chilling out. I'm trying to listen to this, so I'm trying not to talk too much over it. We are getting ready though for the start of this race. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. So yeah, there we go. Daytona is on the horizon. Hopefully you guys are excited. I know I certainly am. Alright, so again, we're just chilling out though. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Alright, let's see. I was gonna check Network Fox just in case it's on Network TV. But yeah, there we go. There we go, Daytona. Yep, Daytona trucks. We are getting ready for this one. All right, there we go. And graphic number 2. So, we are chilling out though. We're getting ready for the race. Hopefully, you guys are excited. I certainly am, as we are getting locked in for this one. Ben Rhodes on the pole position, a two-time Truck Series champion there, a formidable threat to potentially go ahead and claim a victory here at Daytona. Honestly, the entire ThorSport team is typically a pretty big threat. Matt Crafton, Imvinger in the past, a couple of other drivers that they've had rotate through. All right, there we go. Again, we are. Again, I'm just going through this thing real quick to hopefully bug it. I assume that it should be all good, but yeah, I just want to make sure this video is as good as possible for you guys. Again, I know it's not perfect. All right, so there we go. Yeah, we got 21 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to turn up here as we are getting ready for this one. Again, feel free to drop your race predictions in the chat. Would love to hear your guys' prediction for what you guys think will happen here. Alright, so again, we're chilling out though. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Alright, so again, we're over 10,000 views in the last 48 hours. That is insane. Especially because I didn't get the short out that either of the shorts out that I was hoping to today. But there we go. 27 subscribers away from it in 2,900. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend a portion of your very valuable Friday night here, especially Valentine's night here with us as we are going ahead and doing this one. So welcome on in, and again, at the end of this stream, I will be dropping the Fantasy Friday video. So if you guys stick with us, we will go right into that. All right, and make a cut there because that is a substantial. Rather than stopping the recording, I just went and left it recording there with some dead air, with some yammering. Go ahead and get that. We are they're going through the opening ceremonies here for the Daytona International Speedway. Again, the fresh from Florida 250 here. All these Truck Series drivers looking to try and bump their go ahead and get this race underway. Again, first big points race for them. Something here. And that is where we look for graphic number 3, and that should be my last graphic. Alright, so again, we've got ourselves a, again, this video, but should be a good one. So there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, of course, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. They're currently at commercial break, and when we come back, we will be getting the command to start the engines and roll these cars out to the grid. Or not out to the grid, but out onto the track. That is where I need to make another cut here. Here, I don't think anything important. Alright, so again, we are chilling out here. I'm just finishing up a video, and again, we will be, they're going to be coming back from commercial break here shortly, and we will be getting ready for the race. So, welcome on in. Again, we got 20 people hanging out in chat. Nice, easy, stream here. We got trucks. We got a triple header next weekend, Trucks Xfinity and Cup at Atlanta. Should be a good one as well. So yeah, we're chilling out. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. So I think for the most part that should be all good. I just need to bring in this third audio clip and we will be good to go. There we go. They're coming back from commercial break. We will be, again, getting the command to start the engines here momentarily. And once we get that, the cars will start to roll out onto the track and we will be mere minutes away from a green flag. And green flag's one of our favorite flags to see. Alright, so there we go. Alright, Rookie of the Year candidates. They got Tony Breitinger out there they're talking to right now for one of the Rookie of the Year contenders in the trucks. Definitely curious to see how the rookie class ends up doing for the trucks. And I think the trucks is honestly one of the most unpredictable of the rookie classes. Xfinity. I just gotta listen to this transition here, and we should be pretty close to ready. So there we go. So yeah, so the other rookies, Gio Ruggiero, Dawson Sutton in the 26, Andres Perez in the 77, Frankie Muniz in the 33, and we've got Connor Mozak driving the number 81 car. So a lot of, I say 6 full-time rookies this year. Should be a good one. All right, so there we go. will say the outro is gonna be a little bit weird because I did record this before. I did record it with the intent of posting it before this stream, but nope. Alright, so there we go. And again, there's the command to start the engines. And we are, again, mere moments away from the start of the race. So welcome on in. Again, there we go. Alright, and there we go. I'm exporting the video now, so again, we should have that shortly. And again, I'll have it at the Fantasy Friday premiere will be a premiere shortly after this race concludes. So we'll all get a chance to watch it together. And there we go. Got that going. Alright, so welcome on in. I'll lock on in and get ready for this one. Hopefully you guys are excited. I certainly am. Also excited because I've got a big announcement coming over on the gaming channel early next week, which should be a pretty fun one here. So there we go. All right, 9 minutes. So I apologize if the stream quality might dip here for these next 9 minutes or so while the video is exporting, but we should be all good to go. I'm gonna take the earbud out so I'm not shouting. Hopefully. All right, we are ready to go. Alright, we'll go on in. Let me, oh, I just realized I didn't have chat up. There we go. Alright, we got the chat up, and we are, again, ready to go for the race. So, alright, we've got Ben Rhodes and Ty Majeski, a pair of those Thor Sport teammates on the front row. Corey Hyman third. Fourth, Grant Imfinger. He's another one of those drivers that I think could very easily go out there and surprise today. Jake Garcia, Chandler Smith, a couple more Fords there. Jake Garcia in the 13 for Thor Sport, rounding out the top five, and Chandler Smith in the front row motorsports truck. Front row being a heavy plate race contender in the Cup Series. Yeah, he's also they are also a very strong Truck Series contender. Dawson Sutton, rookie out of the Rackley War team, coming out. He'll be starting in the 7th position. Caden Honeycutt in 8th. 9th, Clay Greenfield. And Johnny Sauter driving the 66 to round out the top 10. Matt Crafton will start 11th, and he is the 5th of the 5 Thor Sport trucks. It's insane to think that Thor Sport has 5 trucks, and they're all qualified inside the top 11. So, again, major credit goes to them for that, but man, that's just insane. So, there we go. Again, we are getting locked in here and ready. We got 33 people hanging out in chat as we are getting ready for this Truck Series race. Again, if you guys are excited, hit the like button, subscribe if you guys are new. We will be doing these streams all season long. Hopefully, you guys are as excited as I am, as we are. We officially have trucks rolling onto the track for the first official full point race of the year. Obviously, the Daytona Duels last night award a very small amount of points, but tonight for the trucks, this is the first time a lot of these trucks have even seen the track in terms of race conditions, and it's the first time any NASCAR series will see a full points effort here. So there we go. Giuliano, Kevin Harvick, and I don't know who the third person is in the booth. We are set and ready for this one. 40 people hang out in chat now. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend, again, even just a very small portion of Valentine's Day here with us as we are getting ready for this one. Welcome on in. And again, we are absolutely chilling here. You guys always seem you guys are some of the best fans on earth. You guys tune up better. I'm not feeling well. You guys always seem to make my day with just showing up and yeah, showing your guys' support. And again, I thank you guys for each and every one of you guys that put up with my face and my voice talking about the races. But here we go again. They've got the cars rolling, and we are set and ready for this one. Again, 20 laps in stage one. It is going to be a short sprint to the checkers in stage number one. Stage two, I believe, is another 20 lapper, and then we got a 6 lap run to the checkers with the total distance being 100 laps. We got the stage length, we got the full total race length up above, along with the NASCAR progress bar. All that. I will say, I'm now that I've got the layout actually fixed, I actually quite like the look of this one. So here we go. Again, pace car will be getting ready to pull off probably next time by. And here we go. They're going to go to the full starting order. So again, Jeske Rhodes front row, insane. Again, Grant Enfinger and Heim, row two. Row three was Chandler Smith and Garcia. Garcia going to the rear of the field. Not sure what the reason there was, but okay. Caden Honeycutt and Dawson Sutton in row four here. Row five is Johnny Sauter and Clay Greenfield. Okay, they don't specify why he's going to the rear of the field. I assume if somebody else had been more active on social media today than me, then they'll go ahead and do it. But yeah, there we go. So Matt Craft and Tanner Gray, Rajah Caruth and Frankie Muniz sharing row seven. Row eight is Hemrick and Boyd. Haley and Andres Perez sharing row nine. Bailey Curry and Mason Maggio rounding out row 10. Row 11 will be Jack Wood and Norton Benning. Kligerman and Matt Mills rounding out row number 12. Row 13 will be Bird and Sawalich. Nathan Bird in the 02. Lane Riggs in the 34 this year. That's going to be a driver to watch as well. Michael McDowell starting deep in the field in the 07 truck, running as a starting in the 16th row. And it is going to be a steep climb from there, but he's not the only heavy hitter coming from deep in the pack. The Intimidator, Timmy Hill, along with Stuart Friesen and Tyler Ankrum, all come from deep in the field again. 16 years, I believe 13 years since they had a Daytona 500. Wait, any Daytona 500 winner in this one? Wow. 13 years since the last time a Daytona 500 winner also took part in the season opening truck race. That is an insane stat, but here we go. All right, let's go ahead and make sure I haven't missed my pick for the pickups real quick. Okay, there we go. All right, so there we go. They have their picks. And we are all set and ready for this one. So again, Corey Hahn here out of Marietta, Georgia. And sorry, 6 wins last year. He led the Truck Series in terms of total win count last year. And again, the 38 of Chandler Smith looking to try and improve on what was a fairly unceremonious exit from the Daytona 500 yesterday as he went and cut down on the nose of the 7 of Justin Haley. And ended up taking himself out of 500. So now his focus could be on the truck program today. So there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. And wow, we're not literally over 30. From 30 minutes from the start or from the scheduled start time to when we're actually gonna get to see these cars take a green flag. I mean, that is just a tad bit insane. There we go. Alright, welcome on in. I hope everybody's having a good time. Right, go. We go. All right. Look, they're getting pulled up. Lights are off in the pace truck. So yeah, it is 2020 and 60 the stage breakdown. And again, fuel window for the trucks a little smaller than yesterday's Cup race, as it is only 32 to 35 fuel window for the trucks. And again, 20, 20, and 60 the stage breakdown. So they won't have to hit in stage one or stage two, but they will have to hit before the end of stage two, even if they run stage one completely out. They can't stay at the end of stage one and they expect to make it to the end of stage two. So there we go. And tying up the banking at the track, 31 degrees in these turns, 18 on the trial, and that very flat backstretch banked itself at 3 degrees. So there we go. And the backstretch at 30,000, a 3,000 foot run down the back straightaway is just an insane stat there. So there we go. And again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, hit a like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We are trying to hit 2,900 subscribers by the end of the month. And I think we are well on our way to that. And speaking of the 81, the 81 already having trouble there. And here we go. Doubled up, lights off on the pace truck. And here we go. The pace truck dives for cover here as it leaves the field in the hands of the two ThorSport teammates here on the front row. And we go green, green, green. Green flag is up, and these guys are on it. And let's see again. Right now, the conventional wisdom here is that the ThorSport guys work together here. Now the question is, will the I'm guessing that the other car on the outside will not be so lucky. Although here he comes, he's got a good push here from the 38 of Chandler Smith. So here we go. Let's see, push him all the way up. So there we go. All right. So right now you've got a little bit of control out at the front of the field as the 98 and 99 are trying to control both lanes of traffic here. Meanwhile, down the back straightaway, I think we are starting to see a little bit of instead they're having to block like no tomorrow as they come off turn four. And yeah, Imfinger actually jumped all the way up to the top side here as he goes to the inside. No, somebody gets shuffled out of line. And that looks like Clay Greenfield there in the 95. Yep, Clay Greenfield shuffled out of line here. So he was a top 10 star tonight, and not anymore. It doesn't appear like. All right, so there we go. Alright, so we go. Yeah, Lane Riggs has already made way up towards top 10. Haley doing well here so far. Um, McDowell really hasn't made much progress so far tonight. Alright, so here we go. Taylor Smith out ahead, out behind, who is that? Ben Rhodes here. Still trying to get back to the rhythm of all these Truck Series driver names because it's been a little bit since I've called a truck race. Here we go. And, Chandler Smith and the 9 of Grayson trying, or sorry, it was the 9 of Grayson. The 9 of Grant Imfinger trying to get this working. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are 4 laps into this one. 4 out of 100 so far, and the laps continue to tick off here like no tomorrow. And yep, there we go. There's the starting to buffer. There we go. Again, Ben Rhodes up. Here we go. Down the inside goes the 45 of Caden Honeycutt. Jumps up the inside, and Caden Honeycutt power move to take the lead from the Oh, Honey goes for a spin and into the inside wall. Honey cut after an insanely good move to get into position here. Gets in position and then taken right out of position. He goes head first into the ball, and our caution flag will fly here for this one. And that is an unfortunate set of circumstances there for the 45 of Honeycutt. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, we will have. Hopefully, this will clear up soon. I've got about 7.5 minutes on my thing, so hopefully in 7.5 minutes we will have this cleared up and we will be back to full stream. But yeah, I guess Aiden Honey are just having a really rough night. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, we're having a good time. We're on a quick ad break and we'll be right back, though, guys. Yeah, no, I totally I was thinking there. All right, and here we go. Are we seeing a replay? Yep, we're seeing still a replay. Okay, I just got back from the bathroom, and they're back from commercial break, and the 45 went for a power slide. And again, it was right in the aftermath of a spin, so hopefully nothing too bad there. And we are still suffering just a little bit from the buffering here. 5 minutes out. Hopefully, listen to that, and then we'll go ahead and do that one. Alright, so there we go. And we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. But yeah, I feel bad for Caden Honey. His day basically being over before it really began. Ugh. Alright, how do you spell last name? Because I can never remember off the top of my head how to spell Honeycutt. If a truck would spin the other direction, if this camera was on the other side, I'd be able to see his name on the back of the car pretty easily. Alright, nope, they're not going to give that to us. So I'm going to have to go ahead and look this one up real quick to make sure I spell it right for Twitter. Not to mention, I want to know how to spell it just in general here. And here we go. Pit road is open. And we do have some takers. Basically, the entire back half of the field going to go ahead and come down pit road to as a precautionary measure here. So there we go. Kraft and primary drivers coming down pit road here. And let's see. Alright, so it's basically spelled the way I thought it was. Okay. Alright, there we go. We got that. Oh, I'm going to try and make it a better point to tweet out during events. Uh, but yeah, there we go. Again, we are going out though. We got ourselves. We're still hanging on to 15 people hanging out in chat. And again, I apologize for the lack of quality during this period while the video is rendering. It should be smoothing up here in about a moment, in a moment or two. Alright, there we go. It's finally done. We can close out of that. Don't even have to worry about saving it. And we should be seeing the quality of the stream go right back to where it was. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We will be getting ready for this one. Alright, so there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Again, they're coming back from commercial break. We are currently still under the first caution flag of the night. As this caution flag will put them potentially in a position to try and go from green flag here all the way to the end of stage two without pitting for the drivers who pit under this most recent caution. I still think you're going to see a lot of these drivers pit basically at the stage end here. Mike McDowell, though, up into the top 15. McDowell in that '07 going to try and see if he can make some noise in the Go Bowling machine before we even get to the Cup Series portion of the stuff. So there we go. Hey Casey Gage, how's it going? So yeah, again, I apologize for the stream quality earlier in the stream as I was rendering out my video that will be coming out as a premiere after this stream, Fantasy Friday. Again, I hoped to have that video out before the stream, but just wasn't in the cards. So again, here we go. 9 laps in here though for the Craftsman Truck Series. Again, Rhodes and Sauter on that front row. Tanner Gray, the first Toyota in the field. Andres Perez in the '77 will be the first Chevy. Grant and Finger rounding out that top five, and we should be good to go. All right, welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Now we can start kind of getting settled in. Lights are off on the pace car. We expect to see it make that hard right or hard left hand turn down towards pit road, and there it goes, running for cover here, leaving the field in the hands of Rhodes and Sauter. Green, green, green. Green flag is out, and we are racing here at Daytona. Tanner Gray, Andres Perez. The question is, who can get where here? And again, the two teammates who were 1 and 2 actually opted to start in line behind each other on the top line, it looks like. Which definitely an interesting strategy call there. Again, the plan there is so that they could get lined up and wouldn't have to worry about one of them potentially hanging back on the restart to try and get them the 1-2 paired up. They just selected that way, and now they are right there. All right, so there we go again. Right now we're chilling out here. And I say, you got Tanner Gray versus Rhodes for the race lead. Ben Rhodes and Tanner Gray gonna keep drag racing this one out. Two very full lines of cars behind them, and it's hard to really see where the lack of. All right, so here we go. 11 laps down, 9 to go here in the stage, and again, they've got two very packed up lines here as we are drag racing it down, but it looks like Ben Rhodes starting to get a little bit of an edge here as he might start to look to try and make a block on that bottom lane, but. Alright, so there we go, and again, 12 laps down. Well, these drivers are making some good use of the racetrack so far. Alright, so there we go. Johnny Sauter running in the third position here as he is right on the back bumper of his teammate. Alright, so there we go. Here comes this 15 of Tanner Gray once again, and possibly Tanner Gray could be one of the drivers to move up at some point. Alright, so here we go again. 13 laps in, and we are working our way through this one. I definitely need to grab myself an energy drink during our next stage break here. Here we go again. The top line very well organized here, and oh, it looks like Crafton might have an issue here. Alright, so there we go. 15 down, 15 to go. Alright, so there we go. 7 laps to go. Man, again, I apologize. I am way off my game tonight. As here we go. Grant Enfinger takes the race lead away from Ben Rhodes here, and there we go. Grant Enfinger going to try and control both lanes of traffic here at Daytona the rest of the way, at least till the stage break here, as they've got 6 laps to go. There we go. Shoot. 6 laps to go. Infinger trying to block both lanes, goes down to the bottom to try and cover off the potential of a Tanner Gray run. And instead, the top line gets the next run here, and yeah, there we go. The 99 of Ben Rhodes goes ahead and pushes him, and oh, we got a slide out the back of the field. It is the 5, number 5 car, and we got contact with everybody else. Alright, so caution flag is out, and we are back under caution here once again. And that's Tony Breitinger who had this caution flag. I'm going to go grab my drink real quick, and we will be right back. Oh, wait, I want to see the cause of this one first. And okay, they just got loose, and the car right behind him did not lift any whatsoever. So there we go. Yeah, I'm going to run and grab a drink real quick, and we'll be right back. But I believe this caution will end the stage here, probably. Alright, there we go. Alright, we are here. We got this done. Did not get a nap in today, and that is definitely one of the reasons why I'm a little bit off. And oh, we are gonna they're gonna open pit road. We might get another lap of racing in before. Are we gonna get a 1 lap dash here? We legitimately might get a 1 lap dash for the stage win, which would be insane if we can get it. But hey, I'm not gonna be complaining if we get that. So there we go. Alright, welcome on in. Chilling out. We got 15 people hanging out in chat. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a video out tomorrow. I think we'll just have the stream, and then obviously Daytona 500 on Sunday. We'll be recording a couple clips for scripted here. Yeah, that I can get done beforehand. But yeah, there we go. Alright, so we are chilling out here. Again, the Truck Series. Kind of expected that there would be a little bit less attention on it. And here comes Parker Kligerman. And can we just declare these two the race winners? Parker Kligerman. It's Parker Kligerman and Mike McDowell coming down pit road. Can we just eliminate the rest of the trucks, make those two the only trucks out here? Because I think that'd be a very entertaining race. And I wouldn't have a single thing to say. Wouldn't have anything bad to say about those two. So there we go. And okay, so the 5 was lifting and looks like she may have gotten a little bit of contact there from her teammate in the truck behind her. I believe that is Taylor Gray, if I'm not mistaken. Might be somebody else because, again, a lot of seats did change hands. All right, so there we go. And again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. All right, there we go. So we get there at commercial break. We will be I say we should be getting one, maybe 2 laps left. A 1 to 2 lap sprint before the end of the stage, which would be insanely entertaining. I'm certainly looking forward to it. Ooh, there we go. Oh man. Ooh, there we go. That wakes me up. Let's go. All right. So again, we'll have one, maybe 2 laps of racing left when we go green. I do need to pull up my Photoshop so I can get a thumbnail done for that other video. Alright, so there we go, and again, we are chilling. Alright, there we go. Alright, so there we go. We got that all taken care of, and again, we are coming back from the commercial break. We should be, again, seeing. We're literally going to see them drop the green flag, and we're going to see 1 lap dash for the stage point. Let's go. Alright, so there we go. So we'll come on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and move my chat over to the other page here, and yep, we're about to see a 1 lap dash. It's a rarity. We saw it back in the Cup playoff race in Dale Jr.'s final Cup race at Talladega. But here we go. Let's see. Here we go. Pace truck is off, leaving the field in the hands of the Ben Rhodes in the 99 and Infinger in the 9 as they go green, green, green. Green flag is out, and it is a 1 lap dash. 1 lap for the points. Who will make the bold move for the win here? Rhodes backing up, trying to get back himself up to a push here. Infinger way out ahead. The question is he too far out ahead here? And here comes that run from Rhodes on the top side here. He's got a teammate behind him. There we go. Rhodes to the lead. Infinger falling back here, and now it's just Rhodes and Sauter here, 1 and 2. Here comes Infinger back around with that draft. I don't know if anyone else is going to get a really good shot here. Possibly Smith off the corner. And no, nobody else is going to have a shot at it. Ben Rhodes will win stage number 1 here in Daytona. The one lap shootout. And it ends up the same driver wins it that had it before it started. So there we go. Alright, so there we go. There we go. Alright, so again, we go to commercial break here now that we've got now we got that taken care of, and we've got ourselves a pretty good one here. Let's see. Yeah, we are just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Do 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 do. Okay, so now we got the Joseph Newgarden advertisement playing here, and let's see. Alright, so again, we are hopefully. So let me go ahead and put chat here so I can go ahead and keep an eye on it as well. But yeah, we got 16 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that has decided to spend a portion of your very valuable time here. As we are going to be getting ready to go racing when they get back from commercial break. Completing the okay, so that's just a crap photo. I thought it was just blurry because it was small. No, that's just not a very good photo there. Alright, so there we go. Will make for an okay base for the thumbnail. Yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. There we go. Coming back from commercial break, and here comes everybody coming down pit road. No, not everybody. A couple of drivers staying out here. Say 7 to Justin Haley, one of the drivers specifically that I see staying out. That will be an interesting one. Here we go. Alright, so there we go. So they're doing 4 tires and fuel. No major shakeups here as we are doing the lineup. But yeah, I was meant to move that over to there since that doesn't cover up too much. And I can go ahead and get that. So there we go. So again, Hemrick, Haley, Jack Wood, Jake Garcia, and Ankrum, the top 5. First driver who pit under this caution flag would be Infinger in 12th. So the top 11 all stayed out under this current caution flag that we are under. So there we go. Come on, Johnny Sauterlet. Let's go. Okay, so there we go. That's what that file is. Okay. Alright, so there we go. We are chilling out though. We got 17 people hanging out and chatting. For a truck race, this is incredible so far. And again, I know the exciting part of this race is going to come later in it. I mean, that is just naturally the way things are in the truck series, is that the later and later this race goes, the more and more exciting the racing will get as these drivers start to get desperate to try and gain whatever spots they can. So let's go ahead and put that there. Alright, there we go. And let's go ahead and throw that up here. And try and slant it a little bit. Alright, so go. And let's get one more thing of text in here. Alright, go. Alright, they're checking under the hood of the 99 truck. Uh-oh, hopefully he's okay, because anytime you have to look under the hood, that's always a little bit of a concern there. So there we go. Alright, so again, they got that going on, and we'll be focused in here in a moment, just trying to get this thumbnail done here. All right, and here we go. Pace truck is back to racing. And here we go. Green, green, green. And Hemrick and Haley will lead this thing to green. Haley, current Cup Series, making a Truck Series start, a one-off start here. Hemrick, he's back down to the trucks after being a full-time Cup driver last year for Colleague Racing. Opted to take the two steps down from Cup down to trucks here. He got into a very competitive truck, the number 19 McAnally Racing truck. That truck was a absolute threat to contend all year long last year. Would not be shocked to see it contending again here. So there we go. And again, coming around, and Haley now has a little bit of a lead, but here comes the top line, nice and neatly organized here. Again, as I've said a couple of times this weekend already, especially yesterday in the Cup race. Better organized is almost always a threat, and here we go. Now right alongside of Haley and Hemrick fighting it out for this spot. Okay, so here we go again. We got Haley versus Hemrick, and these two are fighting it pretty hard here at the front, but nobody's really making that third line work. I think I saw Crafton maybe popped out of line there right at the very back of the field, basically the hope that somebody was looking to pop out. All right, so there we go. All right, and there we go. Now we're starting to get some three wide there. There we go. Parker Clearman, Grant Infinger, the 99 of Ben Rhodes all popping up to that outside line. We can see a third lane materializing here, and here it comes. Yeah, there we go. Round the outside, and there goes Parker Kligerman. He's going to go up, take second, and he's looking for the lead here. Kligerman on Haley here for the race lead. And the McAnally truck went from leading the outside line right alongside the 7 to now being stuck in that middle lane, and neither truck is really making this one easy on them. The inside lane is doing a really good job of side drafting, and the outside lane also trying to side draft him as well. So two people trying to drag him back. It's going to be hard to make progress there in that middle lane. Although so far the trucks aren't falling back as far as I thought that they might when they first got left on their own in the middle. And now we got Kligerman trying to block both lanes, and oh, here we go. Infinger to the bottom of the racetrack, and Infinger jumps out of line, goes right on by Kligerman, and takes this top spot once again away. All right, so here we go. 30 laps in. We got 10 laps to go in the stage, and here we go. Go. We got that all set up. Boom. Take that out, and we will be good to go. All right. So here we go again. We got side by side Ben Rhodes all the way at the bottom, trying to hang on here. Infinger kind of stuck all the way at the top here. He doesn't have the room to try and go down to block, but now he's got room to block here as Ben Rhodes has moved himself up to the line just to the inside of Infinger. When you're two lanes down like that, it makes it hard to be like, okay, how quickly can I cross two lanes without killing myself on the racetrack here? Here we go. Here we go. Lap 31, and Infinger and Infinger and the Parker Kligerman machine both moving down to the bottom of the racetrack, and there we go. So there we go. Yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. Let's see. Alright, so there we go. We are just running this one out, and the question is where and when will the next caution flag fly? Because I think we're all pretty sure that we are not done with cautions here for the night. The question is, can we get to the end of this stage without one? If we can get to the end of this stage without one, I will be somewhat impressed here. But yeah, here we go. We are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. Ooh, there we go. All right. So again, here we go. Ben Rhodes looking to the lead here. He's got Matt Crafton all over his bumper here. Matt Crafton, one of the most wily veteran drivers of all time. And he knows a little something about winning at Daytona, too, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so again, here we go. 33 laps in here. And Infinger trying to go up here and pass Rhodes. So again, these two drag racing it out here. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so 34 laps down, and again, we've got about 5 laps to go here in stage number 2. Once stage 2 finishes up, we will have a 60 lap sprint to the checkers. And here we go, it's 3 wide. Matt Crafton has arrived in Daytona here. There we go, Matt Crafton to the top of the board. Hmm, 6 laps to go. 6 more times around here, and let's see. Not sure what. Okay, so the highlight there was to highlight all of the Thor sport machinery here. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, 6 laps to go, and Crafton takes the lead here. So Matt Crafton goes ahead, takes this one. Hey, Greg, how's it going? Man. Whew. So here we go. Crafton out in front of the field here. Ben Rhodes to second. And I believe that's another Thor Sport truck, the 98 of Majeski on his rear bumper. So a lot of Thor Sport machinery here near the front. You've also got Johnny Sauter on the back bumper of Lane Riggs, it looks like. We'll be going ahead and giving the push here. So here we go. Let's see. There we go. So you're just watching this truck race 3 wide and you're scared. Yep. Well, the good thing for this truck race is that one, they've got a caution coming for sure in 5 laps, so they'll get a chance to go ahead and take a deep breath and think about what they're doing. And two, you've got 3 teammates running 1, 2, 3, so they are unlikely to dump each other to try and junk somebody for the win. Alright, so here we go. 4 laps to go. Over under on a flip. I don't know. I think these trucks have seemed fairly well planted. I'm gonna say no flip tonight. I think we see all the cars stay on the ground tonight. But yeah, there we go. Chandler Smith driving the 38, making up for the fact that he won't get to race on the Daytona 500 later on this weekend. Oh man. Whew. All right, there we go. 3 laps to go, and they have gotten it all down to a single file line. Wow. How has the entire grid gotten down to single file and everybody just accepted that? Like, come on. Somebody had to contend for a spot. Yeah, here we go. 3 laps to go, and it'll be two at the line this time. 2 laps to go at the line this time. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a fairly quiet run to this one. Yeah, went from three wide down to single file here as points are about to get paid. Like, normally you'd imagine that they go the other way. They go from single file up to three wide as they know points are getting paid. All right, so here we go. 2 laps to go. Not a lot of time left to try and make that push to try and gain a spot or two here. And it looks like the drivers know it as, yeah, there we go. The 52 of Stuart Friesen pops out of line. So does Chandler Smith for a moment, but he realizes he needs to get back up in there. And here we go. It's going to be white flag, 1 lap to go. And the question is, who do they get? All right, so here we go. Final lap, stage two. And I think we're going to see this one pretty well in the books. Matt Crafton out in front of the field. So here we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. Final lap of the stage here. Lap 40 off of turn 4 here. Coming down to the start finish line, and we've got people popping out of line, but it is going to be too little too late. Matt Crafton will win stage number 1. Or, sorry, stage 2. So, stage 2 is already claimed here for Matt Crafton. A very quick and easy stage. These first two stages have been just really quick and really short. Yeah, but stage 3, luckily, we got a full 60 lapper, so we'll have a chance to go ahead and talk about some stuff as we've got that going on. All right, welcome on in again. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. We will also get the premiere going. Let's see. How long are these laps on average taking? So, 48 seconds. So, let's just. So, we're going to go assume basically another hour, hour and 5. Let's go ahead and aim for 9:15 for the premiere. Yes, there we go. We got a commercial break. We are chilling. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. Nice, there we go. There's the video file. Getting that dropped, and we should be good to go here. So there we go. Again, we are at a commercial break here under this one. I'm awake. Yep. So yeah, we're at commercial break, so nothing going on the TV. You guys are not missing anything. Currently into the stage ending caution here for stage number 2. Alright, so there we go. Whew, there we go. Alright, here we go. We're coming back from commercial break here, and let's see. Alright, we got Heim on pit road. Again, I would imagine that most of the drivers would be coming to pit road here. You've got a 60 lap run to the checker here, roughly, and you will have to pit somewhere around the middle as these Truck Series fuel tanks can go about 32 to 35 laps on a tank of fuel. So there we go. Alright, go. So yeah, Matt Crafton, the stage winner, led 9 laps on the night so far, and again, we will be getting ready for this restart. And after this point, all the restarts gonna matter because at this point, there's nothing in between the green and the checkers unless there's a wreck. All right, so here we go. All right, Matt Crafton getting set here. Let's see. And are we gonna see them double up, or are they gonna? I say a bunch of them look like they're getting ready to come down pit road, but we already had pit road open, unless they're opting to come down later for some reason, which would seem weird. Because coming down pit road later is a way to try and filter your way to the back of the field, but I don't know why anybody would want to go voluntarily go to the back of the field right now. So there we go. We chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. If you guys are, again, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new. We got ourselves 60 laps still to go. Alright, so there we go. We are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. There we go. There's the Alex Palou commercial again. I love these IndyCar commercials focusing on all the different drivers. Alright, so there we go. And let's just go ahead and reuse one thing here. Boom, 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 and boom, and boom. Mm. So yeah, we are getting ready here for this whole video. Well, I don't anticipate having a video up tomorrow, so we'll be able to focus on the race. Let me show you. Let's quickly check the weather because the weather supposedly isn't going to be great. That's why they actually moved the start time of the Daytona 500 up an hour. Let's see. My weather, Daytona Beach. 35% chance of rain. 35% rain on Saturday. And it looks like it's going to be windy on Sunday, but not rainy, which is weird. So there we go. That video set. And again, they're coming back from commercial break, showing Crafton getting a set of tires there. So we got Corey Heim, Daniel Hemrick, Caruth, and Sawalich, the top five. Alex entered the top 10. There we go. That's what I was waiting on. Mike McDowell up to the top 10. Alright, so there we go. So there we go. Alright, 45 laps in, so we'll have 55 to go, and they go green. So here we go. 45 laps in. So yeah, 55 lap run. They will have to pit somewhere around the middle, probably. Alright, so there we go. All set up, and pace car is off. We are getting ready to go back racing here. So here we go. Green, green, green. Green flag is out, and they are back to racing. Again, Heim and Hemrick on the front row. Alright, so there we go. We are chilling out here. Thank you guys for everybody that's decided to put up with me tonight. As again, I know this is not my best stream, but again, I thank you guys for every single one of you that decided to spend a portion of your day here anyway. As Hemrick has taken the lead portions, as yeah, he definitely had a better launch and better help at the start. So there we go. Oh wow, there was some loose race cars there just a moment ago between the 19 and the 9 there. 9 and Infinger pushing on the back bumper of 19. Alright, so here we are. I got 47 laps left here, 53 to go in the race. Alright, so you got 47 laps down. So again, here we go. Up at the top. This top line as a whole has just become really dominant there. There we go. So you got the Noah Gragson situation going. So there we go. Again, 48. Let's see. Oh, whoa! Big smoke coming out the 18, and somebody else spins behind him. I believe that was the. Wasn't Friesen. It was too far back to be Friesen. It was a blue truck and the orange truck, obviously of the. All right, there we go. There we go. So yeah, we have got the caution flag out for that one as again Ankrum spewing a ton of smoke, possibly some bits and pieces of the car as well. So it was Dawson Sutton was the other driver that went around, by the way. Right. So the commercial breaks here for the video should be just one more. Right. No. Right, so there we go. I'm just gonna leave those as is. We should be all set. All right. That is all fine. Alright, just straighten. That's gonna be the thing I'm gonna be most interested in. What do we do here? Right, so there we go. We just need to change this out with that. Alright, so there we go. We're just about getting ready to come back from commercial break here. We will have just under 50 laps to go when we come back. Let's see. Alright, come on. Let's see. Just trying to get this last little thing in. Alright, so there we go. Got that done. And we should be all set and ready to go. That should be good. Alright, and we're coming back from commercial break, and the two front row motorsports cars are running 1-2. There we go. Alright. Boom, and schedule it for a premiere tonight. And we will say like 10:15 probably at this rate. We'll schedule it for 10:30. No, we'll schedule it for 10:15, and we will delay if needed. And there we go. Now I got the link. Let's go. Man. One thing I forgot to do, of course, because of course there'd be just one thing I'd forget. And here we go. Lane Riggs come. Oh, Lane Riggs had to come down for what looked like maybe a splash of gas or something, and everybody else coming down pit road as well. Yep, there we go. Everybody's pitting now. Again, we're still about 50 laps out, so you're still not in range to make it to the end of this one here. So I don't know what necessarily the plan is, but certainly will be an interesting one. Let's go. Alright, so there we go. And so now it's sorry, it's not Zane Smith, it's Chandler Smith, Daniel Hemrick on the front row, Infinger getting set up there as Infinger in third place, and Infinger being in the catbird seat here all night long. I'm curious to see how long he'll just kind of be able to hang out there until people start getting wise to him and maybe not letting him just hang around. Alright, so there we go. Alright, that is empty. We will need to go ahead refill that one, or not refill, but replace that when we get a chance here. If we get this, if we're not going to green this time by, I might go ahead and swap this one out here. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so there we go. And again, we are getting ready for this one. I apologize. I know I have been completely distracted all day today. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Alright, so yeah, welcome on in. We got 12 people hanging out in chat again. I know tonight has been not anywhere near the best stream I probably could have put out. Again, I wish I'd been able to get this video stuff done before I started the stream, but there we go. And then I just need to go ahead and link this so that you guys will get taken there right after this thing starts. Or right after the stream ends. And there we go. We have crossed over the 10 o'clock or the 9 o'clock mark. There we go. So, yeah, welcome on in. Hopefully, everybody's enjoying this one. Again, I thank you guys for everybody that's stuck with me through this one because, again, I know it has not been great. So, there we go. Redirect. Boom. Right there. And hey, you know what? Considering I know how bad this has been, I'm going to skip the round of ads for us. And we will again be right back on it here shortly. Alright, so there we go. So there we go. They're showing the Chandler Smith wreck, obviously, because Chandler Smith is currently your race leader after his disappointing wreck in last night's Daytona duel there. So there we go. So there we go. Let's see. 55 laps, 45 to go when they go green here. And let's see. Here we go. Lights are off on the pace truck, and here we go. Pace truck dives for cover here on pit road. And we are going to be going racing here. 45 laps to go. Green, green, green. Green flag is out. And Zane. Why do I keep saying Zane Smith? It is Chandler Smith taking off from the top spot here, and oh, he gets a really slow go here as Parker Kligerman in the 75 is all over the rear bumper of that 38 truck as he is nowhere near drawing alongside the 19. But here we go, the push off the corner, and there we go. Chandler Smith gets clear, and he will go ahead and charge down the back straightaway. Again, the 75 all over that rear bumper, getting the push there. Let's see. Alright, so there we go. Hey, NA Racing, how's it going? Cheering for your boy Norm. Have some fellow racers be in his crew this weekend. Alright, cool. Yeah, Norm Benning, I remember seeing him on the entry list, but he's currently running in the 20th position as of right now. He just jumped up into the top 20 there, as we were saying that. So here we go again. We got Daniel Hemrick looking up the inside on Zane, or I keep saying Zane Smith. It's Chandler Smith. Zane Smith drove the exact same truck a couple years ago in the NASCAR Truck Series. But Zane Smith is now a Cup driver, and Chandler Smith is. Alright, so again, here we go. Good push off the corner. I will say, Chandler Smith has been doing a really good job of getting those pushes from Klickerman and making the most of them. But again, it just feels like he could be doing a lot more with. It does feel like he should be doing a lot more with it. So there we go. All right, here we go. 58 laps in, and here we go again. Smith versus Hemrick. This is gonna be a good battle, and potentially a good battle all night, all year long, potentially here. So there we go. And yeah, these trucks are so unstable here as we're going to be taking 40 laps to go here in a moment. All right, so there we go. All right, so again, 40 laps to go here. Chandler Smith hanging on to this top spot. Infinger now, though, looking like he might be the driver in position to try and take this top spot from Smith again. Infinger's been hanging out in and around the top three pretty much all day long. I don't think he's spent a lap or two, more than a lap or two outside the top 10. And here we go again. They've been racing this one very efficiently here. Tony Breitinger back on lead lap after her unfortunate incident earlier. All right, so there we go. All right, so again, Chandler Smith hanging on to this one. Now Hemrick on the top line. And say, Chandler trying to make the best of this as he tries to block both lanes. He goes up to the top to block that run from Hemrick. And man, that top line is very jumbled up. Not exactly the most organized thing, but it will provide a decent push. The inside line a little bit more spread out, but say a lot more calm on that bottom line. Which calm can be good, calm can be bad, but here we go. Alright, we are Just chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. Let's see. All right, here we go. So they're going for their Ford Performance Cam here, and let's see. Again, 62 laps down, 38 laps to go. Yeah, they are taking this one off short and sweet here. All right, so there we go. We got that all set up. So again, 38 laps to go, and Mike McDowell starting to charge his way towards this top 10 here. McDowell really has been fairly anonymous so far tonight. Curious if maybe he'll step up in the latter race since he doesn't really care about points. He's in an all-star car. But again, right now, the '07 just stuck right in behind the 34 of, oh, who's that? That's Lane Riggs. Lane Riggs in the 34. It's weird because he was in the 38 last year and he's still in the same team, but different car number this year. So there we go. Now let's go ahead and move the chat back over to where it's nice and kind of normal to look at. Because for whatever reason, YouTube's chat has been broken for like a week or so. Alright, so there we go. Again, Majeski currently in the 24th position after his good early run in the first part of this race. And again, a very single file line. That's weird to see them kind of all suddenly down here. I mean, I know we got a long race to go, but I would imagine that the later and later they get into this race, the more and more we might see double file, but they opt to not go double file. When they go to commercial break, I'm going to run and grab another drink real quick, and I will be right back, guys. All right, and they are back from commercial break, and we got a round of green flag pit stops as a bunch of the Toyota drivers are coming down here. We got the 15 of Gray, Tanner Gray. We got the 11 of Corey Heim, the 5 of Breidinger, along with another host of drivers there. Where's Norm sitting? Okay, you don't have this on cable. So this is your option. All right, well, I will get you an update. Norm Benning is currently in 11th here after that wave of green flag pit stops here. So he is just outside the top 10. I believe Benning will be coming to pit road here potentially on this next lap, as we will probably see pretty much everybody making their. No, the lead pack stays out here. Zane Smith on back, staying out here. So curious as to. Okay, Norm Benning was part of that group that did opt to come to pit road. So We'll have to wait and see where Norm Benning cycles out, but yeah, we will definitely keep you guys apprised, and we'll go through the full finishing order before the end of this. So, but again, right now, so you got Smith, Rhodes, and McDowell leading this field, and I really hope that whatever strategy they are on is the winning one because I'm a big McDowell fan. Definitely rooting for McDowell here, even though I know a lot of people like to see the truck regulars win, and hey, they've put up a really good showing tonight for the truck regulars here. So here we go. Again, green flag pit stops currently underway, but the front six or so have opted to stay on track here. And there we go. All right, happy with the top 15 for Norm Benning? Yeah, that seems about right for the way Norm Benning runs. I would assume a top 15 is a pretty good day. So, again, right now, after the pit stop, I think he's a little bit further back, but again, we'll have to wait and see because things can sometimes cycle out here. So yeah, so the top 16 have all have at least 15 laps on their fuel and tires. The rest have all been to pit road within the last couple of laps. So, oh, we got a spin and crash. It's Clay Greenfield in the 95 going around. Spin and crash, and that is going to be the caution flag flying here. 40-year-old Clay Greenfield in his 72nd truck start here goes for a slip and slide right into the fence, and that is going to be a massive hit to that front end. And that could potentially be that. Definitely, I think is going to help the drivers who hadn't come to pit road yet. The question is, where will that end up putting them for the drivers who did come to pit road before that? So, who is on lead lap? That is going to be the biggest question of the day here. Let's see. Lead lap drivers. Wow, there's a lot of drivers on that lead lap, so I think this is not going to help McDowell here. And Norm Benning is the free pass. Norm Benning in the 6 will be the free pass. So Norm Benning getting that free pass there. He will be getting back on the lead lap. So there we go. So not quite the best case scenario there for Norm, but hey, he's in a better spot than Grant Enfinger, who Enfinger did not get the free pass. Now he could theoretically wave around if all the drivers ahead of him pit, but say it certainly is going to be an interesting one to see. All right, so here we go. 30 laps to go. 30 more times around. There we go. All right. So there we go. All right, so yeah, they're showing the replay of the Caden Honeycutt wreck, which was actually very similar to that Clay Greenfield one. Oh, and yep, there's the Tony Breitinger crash. All three of those cautions happened right off of turns 3 and 4 here. And yeah, I don't know what broke loose in the 95 there. He just spins it around and goes way off there. All right, so there we go. Alright, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We got 18 people hanging out in chat. We're starting to have a little bit of a surge here down the stretch. And we should have ourselves a pretty good shot here. Again, we'll be streaming the other two races of the weekend. Unfortunately, ARCA is happening while I am not home, so I will not be able to stream the ARCA race tomorrow. I was really hoping to be able to do that again this year, barring weather delaying the ARCA race. If weather does delay the ARCA race, I will stream it, but it's all just going to come down to the fact that I'm going to be at my day job otherwise. Go. We are chilling out here, though. Should be a good one. And we have got ourselves the. I'll see you go ahead and just post the link to our Fantasy Friday thing. If you guys want to take part in my fantasy league, there is a link. It should be the second link in the description. So there we go. So yeah, if you guys want to take part in that, the NASCAR fantasy game, with me, I will be highlighting the results of that over on my series called Fantasy Friday, all throughout the season. So that should be some good fun for us to go on through. Along with I also share kind of tips and tricks that I've learned over the years of playing fantasy NASCAR. Here we go. Pit road is open, and here comes the field. Norm Benning going and passing the pace car, getting his free pass underway, and there we go. But yeah, the NASCAR Fantasy is completely free to play, so don't say no worries about that. And we are set up and ready. So there we go. Alright, so there we go. We are chilling out here. Let's see. Oh, we have a fellow Canadian, local guy to me, Kyle Steckley in the 29 for the ARCA race. All right, cool. All right, what part of Canada? Because I'm living in a northern state, so I'm not too far from Canada, depending on what part of Canada. All right, so there we go. All right, so now that we're having this commercial, I might need to go ahead and delay the. I might need to delay my whatchamacallit, I might need to delay the premiere there. Southern Ontario, okay, yeah, because I live in Maine, so I'm in that northeast, essentially southern Canada. So there we go. Okay, so 3 hours northeast of Toronto. Okay, so yeah, you're not terribly far away. So yep. But yeah, always cool to see all the different people and places that we end up getting in here throughout the year. And I say last year we had a bunch of New Zealanders in here for the yeah for the premiere of SVG in the NASCAR Cup Xfinity and or for the Cup and Xfinity series, along with the ARCA races. So yep, always cool to see a lot of different people popping in here. Yes, I still miss out. Oh, who was the Canadian guy that drove for Gaunt Brothers? why can I not remember the guy's name? But I do miss drivers like him, even though I know that they were never the most competitive guys in the world. But that was just I think that was more on Gaunt Brothers equipment than it was on the necessarily on the talent there. So there we go. Yeah. Not for the life of me remember the guy who drove for Gaunt Brothers. Let me see. Gaunt Brothers Racing. Who was it? DJ Kennington. That's who I was trying to think of. There we go. So yeah, DJ Kennington started a bunch of races for them, and then they kind of fizzled out in 2019, at least out of the NASCAR Cup Series. All right, so there we go. We still have over 30 laps to go. Yep, DJ Kennington. Yep, that's what I was trying to think of. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and delay the premiere just to make sure that we don't miss it while we're here. Because we do have the premiere of that coming up as well. So we'll go ahead and delay it to. Let's go ahead and delay it 15 minutes. Again, time will be tentative on that one. So there we go. But it will be immediately after this race wraps up. I just don't know how long this race will be. All right, so we got the 17 of Ruggiero. Yeah, I am sure I am pronouncing that one wrong. Tanner Gray in second, Corey Hyman third. So three Tricon Toyotas out in front of the field. Rajah Caruth fourth, and Josh Rayu rounding out your top five. Perez in sixth. Seventh will be Sawalich. Eighth. Oh, and they just shuffled it all around again. Please tell me that's just going to shuffle right back. Because the order they were in actually made sense, but no, looks like they're going to. All right. Well, Mike McDowell up in the top 10, and let's get our. Let's see where our guy Norm Benning is going to be restarting. He will be starting at the tail end of the field, but the question is what spot on the. So he will be 28. It looks like on the racetrack is where he will be restarting from. So definitely a bit of progress to make up, but hey, he's at least on lead lap, which the lead lap finish you can never really complain about. Pace car is off, green flag is out, and they are racing. Okay, so all three of the Tricon cars went to the top line, and that's why the placements got all shaken up like that. And come on, Corey Heim, you have four Tricon Garage cars on the top line. You guys should be able to easily win this battle of the top versus bottom lane. Like, get all four of your guys out there. Here comes, Smith up the inside. Chandler Smith to the back bumper of the one car here. All right, so here you go. 25 laps to go here off of turn number 4. And again, the Toyota's kind of leading this pack here, but here comes Chandler Smith and Lane Riggs on that outside. This these front row motorsports Fords, they're gonna want to have something to say about this race before we get to the end of this one. Welcome on in. We got 19 people hanging out in chat. Thank you guys for everybody that's decided to be a part of today. As we've got ourselves Tanner Gray hanging on here, and let's see. Again, the four Tricon Garage cars all lined up right together. number 17, 15, 11, and 1 here. The only one that they're missing would be Tony Breitinger, who is 1 lap behind the race. But the other 4 are all right there, all in the middle lane. But the problem is they are in the middle, so they're going to have a hard time generating momentum from there. And there we go. Chandler Smith drops down to the bottom to try and take that momentum away from the Toyotas here as he jumps down in front, and then back up to the top to take up the push from his teammate Lane Riggs, son of former racing driver Scott Riggs, if I'm not mistaken. Here we got 23 laps to go, and again, the Chandler Smith having to play amazing defense here, even if it is at times hanging Riggs out to dry. He's a very good teammate about trying to make sure to get back up to the top to try and not leave his teammate for too long. But at some point, you're going to have to worry about yourself here. All right, so there we go. Again, right now we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. McDowell's drifted back. Oh, Tony Breitinger is back on the lead lap. Okay. So Breitinger must have taken a waiver out of that last time by. McDowell's starting to try and get back in this mix. And here we go. Scott is not Scott, but Lane Riggs pushing on the back bumper of Chandler Smith here. And let's see, what's it going to be? I guarantee I am going to say, if I ever do say Zane Smith, I apologize because that is the number Zane Smith drove for Front Row Motorsports like a year and a half, 2 years ago. So again, if I make that mistake, I apologize. They only have the word Smith up there on the leaderboard. All right, so here we go, coming down to 20 laps to go, and we might actually see this one be relatively instant free down the stretch. So here we go. Let's see. Again, 20 laps to go at the line this time. At the line this time, it'll be 20 laps to go. And here we go. 20 laps to go, and we got Smith and Riggs lined up nose to tail, and they are absolutely crushing this one. So there we go. Now we got the two McAnally Hilgeman racing trucks that have gotten lined up together, 19 and 91. Oh, that big push there. The say the 17 of the 17 of Ruggiero just got shoved out of line by Riggs. I think that could be a penalty there because Riggs just shoved him below the double yellow line, which is technically out of bounds. I'll say again, we'll have to wait and see, but I would assume that might be a penalty that they could skip. Okay, so here we go again, 19 laps to go. You got two Toyotas in the mix here. You've got Gray and Ruggiero. You got the two Front Row Motorsports Fords at the front, and then from there on back, there is a whole lot of mixed going on. All right, so there we go. They go to side-by-side commercial here. All right, well, this is going by a whole lot quicker than I thought. I might go ahead and move the premiere back to its original time at 10:50. But man, I was not expecting the thing to go as quickly as that. And there we go. Man, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. And oh no! Raja Caruth goes out of the pack and he is spinning. Caution flag flies with 18 laps to go. Okay, leave it as is and not touch the dial here. We'll just let it go. All right, so there we go. Welcome on in. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. We got 18 people hanging out in chat. All right, so there we go. Anyone here enjoy short track racing action? Feel free to subscribe to your channel. I backed off a bit from racing in 2025. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll definitely give your channel a check out. I go to my own local dirt track in the summertime when I can. So, but yeah, I don't. Honestly, I'll go ahead and check your channel out. Come on. Come on. There we go. Um, and there we go. I just dropped a sub, and there we go. Hey, Alfredo, how's it going? Nice shirt. Yep. Yeah, I got this one in the off season to help with some of the NASCAR scripts that I wanted to do. So there we go. But yeah, yeah. So I got this one and a Stenhouse jersey to help out with those ones. Got couple of other ones that I wanted to get, but some of them it was like, okay, I don't want to get a. For example, I didn't want to get the Kyle Busch one and then have him be on a different team next 1 year from now. With Busher and Fastenal, I feel like that is a very safe sponsor to go ahead and drop in on. So there we go. All right, cool. So yeah, again, we got a local dirt track that I go to. We got the Sprint Cars of New England. They had their series finale out there this year. I don't know if we have the series. I don't know if we get the series finale every year. This was the first summer that I actually went to the track consistently, but we did get two Sprint Cars of New England races. One around mid-season, and then the championship finale. And then we also have all of our weekly series as well. But yeah, I tend to go live from the track on when I'm able to go there. So I love Unity Raceway. I say that track back in 2016 or 17, it was on the verge of going out of business, and in fact, I think it was out of business for a little while. But they ended up converting it back into a dirt track, and I say it is absolutely flourishing in Unity, Maine. And still yet to try racing on dirt, but it's on your bucket list. Hey, as I certainly fun to watch. I don't race myself. I'm definitely much more in the commentary spot. No, oh no! I just saw McDowell was in the middle of this one too. No, Mike McDowell got a decent chunk of damage in that one as well. Rajah Caruth, again, hopefully he's okay because he did take a pretty decent shot to that inside fence. But come on, McDowell. All right, let's see. Did Haley get through? Because he's also right here in the middle of this shot. Say if not, that would be okay. Yeah, Haley was like the last car to get through before the spin happened. So Haley made it through. At least Spire has one car that they might still be able to get something out of. But yeah, there was some big damage to McDowell's car. Tony Brightinger's car is pretty well junked. Again, Rajah Caruth's day is done. Matt Crafton, Jack Wood, a couple of others. So there we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. But yeah, tomorrow's NASCAR Xfinity Series race should be a little bit easier because I should be able to be a little bit more rested, hopefully, for that one. But yeah, I try and do streaming from the track, but also sometimes cars get really loud, so you might not be able to hear a ton of me. But yeah, me and my buddy head out to our local track. Also got a chance to meet Kyle Busch and who was it? It was Daniel Hemrick at the track in at Oxford this past summer. Yeah, here we go. Race recap, which basically means we get to see the crash highlight off of turn 4 here. Caden Honeycutt, the first driver to go ahead and taste that inside fence. And we had Tony Breitinger in a very similar spot on the track. Goes for a slide out the track. This time she manages to barely kind of clip it with the rear rear corner of the track, and then manages to get away with minimal damage on that one. Then Ben Rhodes got the stage win. Matt Crafton wins a somewhat subdued stage 2. But it wouldn't take long before things started to get crazy once again here. You have the 18 Ankrum. I saw the smoke coming out from underneath him. I didn't realize he just say his motor just completely blew up. Then Clay Greenfield off of turn 4 into that inside fence takes a decent lick again. Hopefully he's okay. We'll have to wait and see, but that should be a good one. And then the most recent wreck, the one we are currently under the caution from, guys like Crafton, significant damage. Rasha Cruz, significant damage. Um, as I said, Mike McDowell, who already didn't have a great car going today, is now going to be even further behind. So he's probably going to be about. All right, so there we go again. Chandler Smith, the race leader. We've had 12 different leaders amongst 28 lead changes here so far. So there we go. And again, Chandler Smith, currently the race leader, 14 laps to go. Should be a good one. Alright, so there we go. But yeah, so this race should be so there we go. We are chilling out here. 25 subscribers away from hitting 2,900. Let's go! Alright. Again, if we could hit 2,900 by the end of the month, I would be insanely impressed. If we hit it by the end of the weekend, again, I have no idea what I would say about that, but that would just be incredible. Again, the support this racing season has been off the charts, and we're only a couple days into the racing season. Certainly hope to see this kind of engagement throughout the entire season, even after we leave Daytona behind, head on to Atlanta, and then out west for the West Coast swing. All right, so there we go. Again, they've got commercials going. We are under the caution flag, so you guys are not missing anything. So there we go. All right, so yeah, we are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. Say Toyota did such a good job with these ads introducing their 3 teams. Joe Gibbs Racing, 2311, and even Legacy Motor Club. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, dirt racing is really a weird one because depending on what track you go to, it can be so different. Because obviously the dirt up in Maine is a lot more kind of pebbly than than the baked red clay that you can get at some of those cool Tennessee dirt tracks that I love so much down there, like the like Dirt Bristol or even 411 Speedway that I've been to down in the severe. There we go. And as they're hyping up some college basketball coming up later on FS1. All right, so tomorrow, final Daytona 500 practice is at 3 p.m. on FS2. I will not be streaming that because it's basically just practice and it will be basically just be a final tune up. But again, at 5 p.m., the NASCAR Xfinity Series will be going racing. And there we go. So again, 13 laps to go here. And pace car is off. We're going green, green, green. Green flag is out. We are back to racing. All right, so here we go. The the 38 of 38 of Smith, the 34 of Lane Riggs. Those two gonna try and make something happen. The Toyotas on that inside line, though, absolutely storming the castle here. And let's see what can they end up doing here. Here we go. As you've got Giovanni Ruggiero up to the front of the field here. You've got Tanner Gray out in front as well on the outside. So yeah, two or three more drivers here. Let's see. All right, so here we go. 11 laps to go, and here we go. Ruggiero is all alone in front of three lines of traffic here. He would have to try and pick one to try and block, and he does not get the right one. So there he goes. All right, three wide here. So Walich out in front here. So Walich going up to the middle, trying to pick him up, and oh, we got a big plume of smoke, but all right, looks like maybe somebody just ran through some speedy dry wrong. So there we go. I think we only have four dirt tracks left in Ontario. Yeah. And that's the unfortunate thing is if you don't have great dirt racing, and especially if the fans don't support it, yeah, it does make it really tough to go around because dirt racing means a lot of extra cleanup, a lot of extra prep on these cars to make sure that they are cleaned after each race. You're kicking a lot of dirt up into a spot, so if you have something that goes wrong with it, check and make sure it's not clogged up with dirt. Yeah, right now though the 17 of Ruggiero, he's just trying to block every single lane he can. All right, so here we go again. 10 laps to go. Now 9 to go here at the line, and these drivers they are fighting this one, trying to figure out what's going to end up happening. But I don't know. Certainly doesn't look good for the. Yeah, certainly does not look good for the Fords here. All right, so here we go. Let's see. Again, the Fords trying to work together, but okay, 9 laps to go. All right, 9 laps to go here, and let's see what's this one going to be. Again, the two front row motorsports trucks on the bottom just have not showed a whole lot of speed tonight. All right, so there we go. Alright, so here we go. 8 laps to go, and here we go. Oh, the 34 of Lane Riggs bails on his teammate, gets up into that outside line, tries to start working this draft. Here we go. 8 laps to go. They are working their way through this one. And the question is, with 8 laps to go, what else comes after it? Alright, so there we go. Right, where's Norm Benning at? Let's get our Norm Benning update here. Right, 5 drivers have won in their first career start. And Alright, so here we go. We got 7 laps to go. They're working their way through this one. It is getting late. But here we go. Again, we are chilling out here. Alright, so again, I said we were going to give you guys the Norm Benning is in 19th place. Still on the lead lap, so still plenty of time to move forward. But the fact that it's gone single file and we've only got 6 laps to go tells me that Norm Benning's going to have his work cut out for him if he is going to jump up to the front. Alright, so there we go. Alright, so here we go. 5 laps to go. 5 more times around. And again, so far these drivers, they are looking fairly tame tonight. Normally the Truck Series race gets a little out of control, but once tonight they've actually fairly well. Alright, so here we go. 5 laps to go. Alright, so here we go. Again, everybody trying to block both lanes here, trying to see what they can do to stop them, but as of right now, they come through the tri-oval, and we got ourselves 4 laps to go. 4 more times around, and let's see, what's it going to be? 4 more laps around this one, and let's see. Again, the 15 of gray there hanging on for this one. Go, and the 44 ends up in the sucker hole, and he is going to drop way back. That's Bailey Curry. 4 laps to go, and it will be 3 at the line this time. 4 laps to go, now 3. 3 laps to go here as they cross the stripe. Ben Rhodes, Kligerman, Riggs, the top 3. And Chandler Smith has found his way back to the back bumper of teammate. Yeah, has found his way back to the back bumper of teammate Riggs. There we go. That's how we English. All right, so there we go. We are chilling out here. Hopefully, everybody's having a good time. And here we go. It's Kligerman, it's Rhodes, and we got 2. We're going to be having 2 laps to go at the line this time. And oh, Lane Riggs nearly just lost it. That would have been big if Lane Riggs lost it right in front of the entire pack of cars. But here we go. Let's see. The big push here for Kligerman here. Let's see. All right, so here we go. 2 laps to go. It's going to be a lap and a half. And Kligerman is right there. Parker Kligerman. Come on, Cliggy. Let's go, Cliggy. All right. Parker Kligerman versus Ben Rhodes for the spot here. Parker Kligerman clearing it out. All right, here we go. 1 lap to go. 1 lap left. And it is all on the table here. 1 lap to go. Kligerman, Rhodes. Will it be Riggs? Will Riggs find a way to get through? And here we go. 3 wide through 1 and 2. Here we go. The momentum on the side of Kligerman. And they are starting to get squirrely behind. And they start to wreck behind. The 66 of Johnny Sauter takes out the 99 of the 99 of his teammate. And Lane Riggs goes around as well. And that will almost certainly bring out the caution flag. They've been very lenient. And there it is. Caution flag. And Parker Kligerman will be your Daytona Truck Series winner. Let's go, Parker Kligerman. Let's go. Let's go, Cliggy. All right. So, Parker Kligerman, Corey Heim, Giovanni Ruggiero. Again, I will try and figure out how to pronounce his name eventually. Majeski and Infinger rounding out your top 5. Haley, Chandler Smith, Hemrick, Jason White, and William Sawalich rounding out your top 10. Frankie Muniz, Timmy Hill, Jake Garcia, Mason Maggio, and Norm Benning 15th. There we go. Top 15 for Norm Benning. And there we go. Andres Perez coming home in the 16th position. Sauter provisionally in 17th again, as there is so much damage. A lot of these positions are unofficial, but again, there we go. Riggs 18th, Boyd 19th, and Ray Hume rounding out your top 20. So there we go. But Parker Kligerman, the Daytona Truck winner. Let's go, Cliggy. Parker Kligerman. I was bummed that he stepped away from the NASCAR Xfinity Series because I felt like he was so close to being able to win a race in the Xfinity Series. We'll go through the full finishing order, not just the top 20. So Ben Rhodes, Bailey Curry coming home 22nd. Tanner Gray comes home in the 23rd position. Stuart Friesen and Jack Wood, the only drivers to finish 1 lap off the pace in 24th and 25th, respectively. Dawson Sutton matches his car number, coming home in the 26th position, 2 laps off the pace. Michael McDowell also 2 laps off the pace in the 07 car, 27th finishing spot for him. Crafton coming home 28th. 29th for Tony Breitinger. She's the first and only driver, 4 laps off the pace. Matt Mills coming home 5 laps off the pace in the number 42 truck. Rajah Caruth coming home 18 laps off the pace after his big crash. Nathan Bird also 18 laps off the pace in 32nd. Connor Mosack 21 laps off the pace in 33rd. 34th for Clay Greenfield coming home 32 laps off the pace. Tyler Ankram's engine exploded 52 laps shy of the final distance here. He comes home 35th. And Caden Honeycutt, 96 laps shy of the checkered flag. And Caden Honeycutt will bring up the tail end of the field here. And that will be your full finishing order here from the Daytona International Speedway. And here we go. Lane Riggs going over to talk to Giovanni. Let's see. Okay, hey, very good and respectful there. He's as they talked, they shook hands. What on earth? I mean, hey, I'm very appreciative that we got young drivers who are actually showing respect for one another in how you finish these things, especially when one of those drivers got a very wrong end of the stick here. So I am going to go ahead and set the premiere start time back to its original start time of 10:15. So there we go. Again, if you guys missed the premiere, it will be it'll be up on the channel afterwards for anyone to go back and watch. But we will be heading right on over to that after this. But we're gonna hang out and just celebrate this Parker Kligerman win. So there we go. Brought Norm some luck today. Hey, you know what? Good, because normally I am very much the guy who brings the curses. So, yep. Good job on, again, Parker Kligerman being able to get this one. Fourth career Truck Series win. And there we go. Again, Parker Kligerman getting this one done. Again, I will be here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series and Cup Series races throughout the rest of the weekend. Again, unfortunately, won't be home for ARCA unless something crazy happens at work, but I can't imagine anything overly crazy happening. So, yeah. So, again, those will be the streams for this week. Next week, we will be doing all three races again. We will be doing Trucks Xfinity Cup again. So, I don't know if Norm Benning's racing the Atlanta race. I know Norm, I think, is more of a super speedway guy, so I don't know if he's racing Atlanta, but also with New Atlanta being a super speedway style race, so possibly. So, but there we go. There, I do want to hear from some of these other drivers who came up just shy. Corey Heim, not exactly the one I was hoping to hear from. I kind of wanted to hear from Giovanni there, but Corey Heim finishing second here. Giovanni came home third, so we'll hear from him in a moment. Before we end off the stream, I just want to see what he has to say about that one because again, he he basically had that final. He had the win in the bag potentially in his very first start, and comes up just shy, which is a little unfortunate. So there we go. Again, Corey Heim, say second straight runner-up finish at Daytona, and here we go. Parker Kligerman planting the checkered flag in the Daytona infield grass, and there we go. Parker Kligerman. I'm so excited for him. And here we go. Watching this replay again. Really, this came down to the fact that I don't know what the 66. Okay, so the 66 actually got out of shape because of the 98. Then the bump from it was the bump on the back bumper. Okay, so it was actually the 34 who started all of that. He gave a slightly off-centered bump to the other drivers there, and yeah, so okay. And then there's Giovanni coming through the smoke there. So Right. They might not go ahead and do an interview here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just end off the stream here. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy this live stream, feel free to hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new, so you guys don't miss any future videos or live streams. Again, as I end off the stream, it will send you guys on over to the premiere for the for Fantasy Friday, which is my video series where I go ahead and break down the NASCAR fantasy game for the upcoming week. So if you guys are interested in the NASCAR fantasy game or are already an avid player and want to join in, there will be a link in the description both of this stream and of that stream if you want to take part in that. But of course, no, so you don't need to. But again, it's a good way for you guys to interact with us, and yeah, we will hopefully see you over there. But until next time, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we will see you guys next video, live stream, whatever you guys decide to do with the rest of your night. Have a great night, everybody, and goodbye.